That's why people get mad about nostalgic things, because when you change that nostalgia, you're just gonna piss people off, and that's what they're doing. So let me know what you think. I think the only way to save Disney is they need to do a full-blown something they've never done before, and take all their Disney stuff and make the Grim Tales.
Yeah, they have to try something more bold at this point.
Like, and I think the Grim Tales would be amazing, because they definitely got the budget. I mean, obviously you can't have the same writers, because they just threw Star Wars into the toilet.
Yeah.
You know, and that's very sad to say. But, like, if they did Snow White, you could just call it Black Snow, and make the dwarves like some psychopath killers. Or I think Little Mermaid would be the best. Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like, the Grim Tales is actually pretty nuts, but like, Little Mermaid is a siren, and she's supposed to kill people. That's what she, like, that's because, you know, like, Grim Tales, like, whatever was first, and then Disney ripped it off.
Oh,
then, yeah, it's
see.
reversed. So all the lore, like, legend, like the Babadook or the hags or the old monsters, they took those and they changed them into Disney, made them cute. That's how Disney got all their stuff. And I'm like, yo, let's just lean hard. I mean, they have the budget. I mean, at least for now. Just go balls to the wall and make the most sinister, you know, thing possible. And I mean, you could definitely only do it with a few things, but
yeah,
like, you could do something wild with Snow White, but I think Little Mermaid would be the easiest one. I don't know how you could. Beauty and the Beast could probably make its own. I mean, it's there. He's the Beast, but really what it should be is it should be reversed. Like in Beauty and the Beast, Belle should be the bad guy. You know that, but they won't. You know they won't do that because they won't make the female character look bad. But that would be, you know, she's out here and she's like a terrible, like, queen or something, and Beast is the one. He's misunderstood, but he's trying to save everybody. Like that. I mean, it's literally perfect. So, but I haven't seen.
Go bold, yeah.
I haven't seen any good, any real good movie in a long time. I mean, when you were growing up, right? Did you watch like Disney stuff at all?
Yeah. I definitely have.
Okay? What was the first Disney movie you remember that you can recall?
The first one that I can recall is the Robin Hood Disney animated one that was in like 1970 something. It was with all the. It was the animal one.
Yeah, yo, that was a really good one though.
Yeah, that one. And it's funny that one sticks out because I did enjoy it a lot, but the rooster that sings that whistling song stuck out in my head for a really long time. And someone made a song about it, Hampton the Hamster Dance, and they took the whistling on that song from the rooster segment, and it turned into a huge meme back in the early 2000s. So that one stuck out to me as like, yo, this movie was pretty good.
But why did the rooster stall? Like, out of the whole thing, not the fox, not the princess, not the wolf, who's the, you know, those characters, like the rooster stuck out to you. What about it? Just the song?
The rooster stuck out to me because of the animation that was done on the loop for the rooster and the whistling song of the music. I actually like all sorts of music, all types, but the folklore-y, jazzy kind of tunes to them really sticks out to me.
Okay.
So that one just like burned into my head as like, oh, this is great.
So that's very interesting. Like, I do think that's one of their better ones. Absolutely. That Robin, like, because I just remember the fox, him being the one. And if I say fox, I know a lot of people are gonna start saying like Fox and the Hound, which is just such a sad story. Oh my god. Right? But Fox and the Hound is not the one that gets me. Maybe it's because I like the deep dark fantasy. I just
Sword
went
in
back.
the Stone. Okay, it took me a moment to be like, but yeah, no, I can definitely see that one. Yeah, that
Because
one.
something about like, because I've always heard when I was younger, like I hear a story about King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, but that's when I was very young. I mean, I didn't really know anything too much about it. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate that, Vera. Sword in the Stone. I got to see King Arthur as a boy and a klutz, and really just an idiot. You know, like we're all kids. We don't know everything. We don't know all these things. And
Right.
I was like, King Arthur as a child is just like me. You know, he doesn't know anything. He's just, you know, and I'm young at that point. I'm very young when I saw this. Like, I don't remember how, it was like before Fantasia, I think, came out. And I remember, man, King Arthur, and when he had that argument with Merlin, do you remember that? When he pissed off Merlin,
Yeah,
Merlin's like, I'm done, I'm going to the moon. And he takes his wand and he shoots off into the sky.
Yeah.
I think the reason that stuck out to me when I was younger was I used to argue with my stepdad all the time.
Oh.
And my stepdad was not a bad man. Yeah, I have the utmost respect. He's passed away, but he made me the man I am. He has a ton of influence. He guided me the best he could. I was a bad kid. I will not lie. I was an asshole. I was a very bad kid.
Fair enough. Okay.
You know, I mean, I know who I am deep down. I know who I was. I know who I am. I can admit that. I'm cool with that. But when I saw the fight with Merlin, it made me upset because I was like, I feel like that's how I was treating. Like, Merlin's just trying to do what's best. He's like, I'm just trying to show you, Arthur. Like, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to prepare you.
Yeah.
And that's all my stepdad was trying to do. He's like, hey, man, I'm just trying. And my stepdad was never trying to be my dad. We had a very deep conversation before. But something about that scene just made me think of my stepdad, like, very deeply. And
Shit.
Oh, that was my bad. I didn't know that was
okay.
But yeah, I mean, that's why that scene stuck out to me. And that's what I think, like, about Disney. Again, going back to nostalgia with like Halo or other games, nostalgia is just a son of a bitch. Because when we're young, and whether it's Disney, whether it's a video game, whatever it is, we attach all these memories to those things. So when things change to that, now sometimes they are changed for the worse, obviously. Like, I'm not saying Disney's making good shit out here. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But nostalgia really makes you latch on to something because you really, it helps you in a way. So that moment of Disney helped me, like, really, like, my stepdad is a good guy. And he's trying his best. As a young boy, like, I felt something with that, and I connected to my stepdad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
It sort of creates a mental memory in a point, and you just end up going like, oh shit, I see the point, kind of a thing.
Yeah. I mean, food does that, right? Like,
Food
everybody likes fucking mac and cheese and hot dogs when you're a kid, right? like let's be honest here, right? Like, I mean, I don't know who over here in the chat's eating goddamn filet mignon at like 10 years old or some shit, but I highly doubt it, right? If you're in Rumble, you're the average bear, okay? And that's like food connects a memory. Like, you can connect mac and cheese and hot dogs to a point in your childhood, good or bad. You can probably get a memory out of that. You're sitting here going through like your memories, like,
exactly, yeah.
You know, but like for me, right? I'll tell you a memory. Mac and cheese and hot dog, man. Mostly mac and cheese. Velveeta, you know, like no, I didn't have Velveeta. We had the powder because we can't get Velveeta. That's the good stuff.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, you just throw the powder in the bowl, and you're just gonna eat it out of the bowl because, like, I didn't come from a, you know, I was pretty homebroken when I was younger, so like you put all the powder mac and cheese into the bowl, and I'm eating it out of the bowl because I don't have any, like, I'm not doing dishes because I fucking hate dishes. I hate doing dishes, man. My wife don't even let me do dishes, and And I remember eating mac and cheese and just staring at my homework on this big wooden table. We had this real big wooden dining table that was never used.
Oh.
And I associate I associate the powdered mac and cheese being miserable. I hated homework, and every time I came home from school, all I ever had was the powdered mac and cheese, or oh my god, dude, a fucking bologna sandwich. I hate bologna. I hate bologna. So like you cannot. I'm telling, my whole childhood, man, was like mac and cheese and bologna. Oh my god, I hated it. I hate it. So, but again, that food, like you said, you connect that moment. Like we all do it differently, but for me, like that food gives me this memory.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true. Yeah, it's I mean, these are good points to bring up because you end up not thinking about it until again an older game or something comes up, and like all of a sudden, oh yeah, kind of stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's good to reflect. I think we as people, we do not reflect. And I think it's hard. I think it's very difficult for us, older and younger. Oh my god, that thing was in my face. Yeah, I don't think we as people reflect very much. I don't think it's because we don't want to. Because I think you need to really look at yourself in the mirror, I mean figuratively, to really dial in, like, how do I improve myself?
Yeah.
And we don't really do that as people. We get caught up in life, you get in the rat race. You get up, you go to work, you brush your teeth, you shower, you shit, you get coffee. You're in this routine. And how often do we sit here and look at ourselves and be like, I really want to go do this. I'm gonna go. Like, when was the last time you went and rode your bike, if you have a bike? Or fuck, dude, go out and feed some ducks at the pond. I'm not joking. It's wild because when you start looking at a perspective like that, like just life, like how much time we have on this planet.
Oops.
If you don't reflect, dude, I don't remember.
Oh
that was me. I didn't know he was gonna run at you.
Did he just?
Okay. No, I stickied him.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah, they're honor guard.
Now I'm gonna take you out with me.
Yeah. I just don't think we reflect as people often. And I don't really know why. I don't think it's a bad thing to, like, if you were to sit here and, like, reflect on, like, I don't know, a goal that you wanted to do, and then it got lost in the rat race, like it got lost through your time in life.
I think it's, again, it circles back to way earlier, which is overworking yourself, work. You don't have the time to think, to reflect, to kind of go over that stuff. I think that's what happens. So to kind of sit down and just get a memory or reflect, you don't have the time, or you don't really. You're just busy all the time.
Out bills, the kids, work, like just everything just floods. And,
yeah. So you and you just said it too. Like you come across something of a memory, and then suddenly, oh yeah.
That's what I thought he said.
Yeah, we'll pick up.
The Regret is planning to activate Halo.
Are you sure?
I shall light this holy ring, release its cleansing flame, and burn a path into the divine beyond.
Pretty much.
We're all gonna die. Got it.
We've got a problem.
So I hear.
But from what I understand, the Prophet will need an object, the Index, to activate the ring. I've located a library similar to the one you found on the first Halo. If the rings work the same way, the Index should be inside.
I'll bet the Covenant are thinking the exact same thing.
Then we better beat them to it, Sergeant. Extract your men and meet me at the library.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll secure the
Index, Chief. You take out the Prophet. He's given us all the intel.
The cinematic just does so well.
Yeah, it really does.
I think it's a good thing. Like, it's cool, right? Like, we're sitting here, we're playing this nostalgic game, thinking about, like, past things, and it's a good thing to be nostalgic. Like, nostalgic is like a cocaine, basically. I don't know if you ever tried cocaine. According to Dave Chappelle, it's a hell of a drug. So, if you ever watched the Chappelle show, which,
I have, yes.
yeah, my man, that's what I'm talking about. I loved Chappelle's show, man.